This story kind of twisted. Let's be honest here. So I've been looking at my recommendation box, and I don't know if YouTube was like, "Oh yeah, you need some content. Here you go," because I just found this news story. Basically, it's like 30 police were messing with a underage prostitute. Like, man, that shit is just wild, bro. Like, think about it. It's like these are 30 people. I mean, I'm not gonna assume that every single one of them are married because they're probably, some of them probably single. But just think about it: 30 police officers. Probably at least a few of them are married. So just think about it. You have a family, you have a wife, and you decided to basically sleep with a underage prostitute. You gotta be wildin'. You have to be wildin' for that. Oh my god, this is just crazy. But anyway, let me show y'all the news story.
Mad because people don't know the story. Like, people don't know the whole story.
The ABC 7 News I-Team has exclusive new information from an interview with the 18-year-old woman at the center of the Oakland police sex scandal. Good evening. I'm Kristen Z, in for Dan Ashley.
And I'm Amma Dates. That scandal has spread to even more law enforcement agencies. The latest, Livermore Police.
I like the term they used. They said it's spreading. I bet that wasn't the only thing that was spreading, bro. I'm really making a joke out of this, bro. But still, it's still crazy to me how it's like it started from the Oakland Police Department, then it spread it to all these other police departments. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's something more sinister going on. But like I said, let me just let the shit continue.
Dan Noyes is here with the first of several reports you'll see only on 7. Dan?
Kristen and Amma, the scandal is growing. At this point, dozens of careers are on the line. Officers, sergeants, and captains are under investigation for having sex with a young prostitute. Several incidents when she was underage. In many ways, she's a typical teenager, concerned about her appearance for our interview.
I don't have lipstick on.
That's all right, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. But she has seen more in her 18 years than anyone should in a lifetime. Meet Celeste Guap. That's not her real name.
Guap means money.
Guap means money.
Nigga, everybody knows guap means money. By the way, that name sounds like a stripper name, but I digress. I mean, shit, was she a stripper too? Damn, like, bro, guap means money. No shit, bro. Everybody knows guap means money, bro. Whatever. Let me stop.
Well, yeah, it's like slang, like the street for money.
Even though her mother holds a good job as an Oakland police dispatcher, Celeste was exposed to drugs and prostitution growing up in Richmond and then decided to hit the streets herself.
Can you tell me at what age you actually took money for sex?
I was told the first time.
Celeste tells me she now works on Oakland street corner and finds clients on social media. Celeste says she was 16 when she had sex with her first officer, an Oakland cop, her mother's friend.
So I read the comments, and it actually gave me a lot more insight on the video too. That's why you always read the comments. If you don't read the comments already, you always learn something new from the comments. But from what I learned, basically, yeah, just from listening to that that was her first one was when she was 16, and it was her mom's friend. They were probably saying that, this is just speculation, but the mom probably has something to do with this, because think about it, she's a police dispatcher, right? So since she's a police dispatcher, how does she not know that she's getting, piped by all these cops? Because she probably has something to do with it. She was probably pimping out her daughter for somebody. My word about that fucking blew my mind, because I'm like, wow, this story is way more sinister than I thought it was gonna be, bro. But anyway.
And he would tell me, he'd be like, hurry up and turn 18. But I talked him into it, and I feel guilty because he was trying to do the right thing.
Celeste.
It's sad. It's really sad to see people like this with no self-control. I get it. She looked decent for her age. I mean, shit, I get it. But damn, bro, hurry up and turn 18. Nah, nigga, just keep your dick in your pants. How about you wait? Don't hurry up. You don't rush that shit. Keep your dick in your pants, bro. Damn. These people are really disgusting. That's just, come on, bruh. No self-control. That's seriously what's wrong with this society. We all want this instant gratification instead of like patiently waiting. Like people don't want to wait for shit, and because they don't want to wait for shit, they end up doing stupid shit, like sleeping with an underage prostitute. Like these people gotta think. Like, what if that was your daughter, bro? Like, what if that was your daughter? But that's the thing. Is the father around? This is like a prime example of why you need the fathers in the home. The father would not let that shit happen. And if he does, that nigga's a bitch. That nigga's a whole ass bitch. This is like a prime example of why we need fathers in the home. We just stop this. Oh, you don't need a man, or oh, I don't even look. You need both. It's like a yin and yang. You need both. I hope to God that half of these police officers that got caught do not have families. I really hope they are single and just, you know, being disgusting on their own time, because I swear if they have a family, they're already going to hell. But like, come on, bruh. It's like, because it's not only, you know, officers, it's like sergeants and captains. It's like, bruh, y'all in the police force, you would think y'all would have a little bit more self-control, but I mean, because I don't think every single cop is a piece of shit, but you know, when you doing shit like this, I don't know, my perception of you just becomes, you know, lower and lower. But like I said, I've never had any bad experience with cops myself, so it's like, you know, I don't think they're all assholes, but I think they all can, I mean, I think everybody can be corrupt given the motivation though. Anybody can be corrupt. I don't think anybody's safe from corruption. I think just given a little bit of motivation, we're all humans at the end of the day. We all want more shit. So in order to get more shit, you know, some things we don't mind doing. But it's just crazy. But that's our society. We have to get instant gratification or it's not worth it. Like, I never understood prostitution. It's like, bruh, it's too easy. Don't you want a little bit of challenge? But that's just me.
Tells me 2 more OPD officers had sex with her when she was underage, as did a Contra Costa Sheriff's deputy.
Yeah,
She says the officers told their friends.
I would get texts and, you know.
Like saying what?
Yeah, I'm an Oakland cop too. And straight up, they'd just be like, oh yeah, my friend, blah, 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 told me about you.
And you would meet after that?
Yeah.
Celeste says she slept with more than 30 in all. Street cops, sergeants, captains, even a police dog handler.
So I wanted to meet his canine, and he did. There was this one time we dated in the car, and he had his canine watching us from the back seat.
Wait, had the canine watching from the back seat? Y'all couldn't even get a room. Y'all just wildin', bruh. Y'all just did it with the dog. I don't know. I don't like eyes on me, especially a dog. Y'all just had to go in with. I hate this nigga on the clock too. Y'all, oh my gosh. This is California police for you. No wonder why y'all place is shitty. Oh my gosh. No wonder why crime ain't getting done. Y'all too busy smashing prostitutes with the canine watching.
Celeste tells me investigators have interviewed her and copied everything on her phone. Texts and chats with officers, even photos of them having sex. Here's how the police sex scandal is spreading. According to Celeste, it involves 16 officers from the Oakland Police Department.
Whores.
6 Richmond police officers, 4 Alameda County Sheriff's deputies, 3 San Francisco cops, 1 Contra Costa Sheriff's deputy, 1 Livermore cop, and 1 police officer from the U.S. military's Defense Logistics Agency, who contacted Celeste after the scandal erupted. It was just a coincidence that the Richmond park I chose for the interview was the same place many cops took her for sex.
3 out of all the 30 paid me, yeah.
Only 3 out of 30?
Yeah.
Why did you have sex?
So wait a minute. Out of all the cops, only 3 paid her? It starts to get to a point where I think she just liked it. I don't know, bro. I mean, it's quite the experience to brag about to your friends. Like, yeah, I smashed all the police officers, but I don't know. So technically, I guess you can't say she's been getting pimped out if only 3 paid her. But even then, the mom had to know something about this. A police dispatcher not knowing anything about what's going on. I don't know, man. I don't know. This, like I said, this story might be a little bit more twisted than I thought, but man.
Sex with the other ones who didn't pay you.
I don't know that I just look at them like information, like their perks become your perks, you know?
Celeste showed me texts in which officers appeared to tip her off to police operations. One exchange from this past March with a cop she nicknamed Superman reads, "Want some advice?" Celeste answered, "Tell me, handsome. Stay off East 14th from Fruitvale to 42nd tonight. There's a UC, or undercover operation." Celeste also tells me on at least 10 occasions officers provided...
All right, it's time to make my speculation. Maybe it's not her mom pimping her out. Maybe maybe she's in the drug game. What about this? Okay, so hear me out. Let me make my speculation. So, if she's in the drug game, that's why she's looking for the purse. That's why she doesn't really care about the money like that. So, if she got like some homies that like, you know, selling dope. I mean, this is California we're talking about here. She got some homies that are selling dope. She can help them out, like, you know, since she's smashing all the whole police force, she can help them out with their, you know, their shit. Like, talking about some tips, like, oh, stay off of this, stay off the street, and this and that. Because there's an operation. She could just tell the homie, like, hey, look, don't go on this. Like, that's probably a bad speculation since only 3 out of 30 paid her.
Police reports or inside information on criminal cases for her and her friends. And now she's trying to protect those officers by refusing to turn over their names.
Even though PD's mad at me because I won't give them everybody, but
do you think that they're standing up for you in any way?
No. They all turned their backs on me.
Yet you won't give up all the names.
No.
All this would have remained a secret if an officer had answered a single phone call Celeste placed. That story tonight at 11. At least 7 law enforcement agencies have launched investigations, but the Alameda County Sheriff is done. They tell me they cleared 4 deputies who had sex with Celeste because it was consensual, no one paid.
So that's really the end of that. Honestly, it's a wild story, but I don't know. I don't know how to really feel about it because it's like, for one, obviously, one, niggas need to have some self-control. For 2, she know what she was getting into. Like, at that point, it's like, I try to hear her side, but she doesn't really sound like she was disappointed or she really... I mean, she said, yeah, they turned their backs on me. It's like, why would you snitch on them, though? Either, one, they got some blackmail on her. I mean, it's the police we're talking about. You know, they can find a way to, like, you know, make the case seem like it's nothing. I mean... That does happen. Or what else? What else can be a possibility? Another possibility could be that she just ended up really liking. I mean, who knows? Maybe she felt like, I don't know. I don't think a prostitute can fall in love with a bunch of dudes like that. But I mean, this sounds like a typical like, oh, he fucked me over. Why won't you, you know, stop dealing with him then? Because I love him. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Tell me your opinion down in the comments. Maybe you might know something. Or maybe you might know more about this story. But yeah, that's it from me. I'm out of this bitch. It's Ario Ryomatsu. And yeah, I am out.